Hello, this is Professor Menendez, Artistic Director of UNLV Film, and I want to tell you about one of our very special international programs, our journey to the Cannes Film Festival. Since 2011, the film department has been taking students to the Cannes film market. This experience has allowed our seniors to consider what their options are in their future in the film industry and how to feed and develop their aspirational goals while having the pleasure to interact and connect with film students from all over the world. We're always grateful for the vision of our donors and the leadership of our chair, Dr. Heather Addison, for supporting this initiative. The Cannes Film Festival and the Marché du Film is a perfect intersection of art and commerce. It allows our students to see how visual stories are recognized, how they're sold, and who makes these decisions. In 2019, the Dean of the College of Fine Arts, Dr. Nancy J. Usher, elevated UNLV's name and brought international recognition by hosting and celebrating our efforts with a reception at the American Pavilion for donors, students, and industry guests. Today, I would like to invite you to see what it's like to be at the Cannes Film Festival and be an intern in the business program at the Marché du Film, one of the largest film markets in the world, in combination with one of the most prestigious film festivals. The program is supervised by UNLV film mentors and offered by the American Pavilion Student Film Programs. But first, a little festival history.
Since 1946, the small seaside town of Cannes on the French Riviera has hosted the most glamorous gathering of film industry professionals in the world. Over 70 years later, the Cannes Film Festival is now the most important event on the international film calendar. For 14 days each spring, the festival plays a vital role in introducing new talent to the world and showcasing the best of international cinema. Just steps away from the Palais, the American Pavilion is the center of activity for the American film community. Since 1989, the American Pavilion has partnered with the Cannes Film Festival to bring film, business, hospitality, and culinary students to this prestigious event. The American Pavilion Worldwide Student Program is designed to complement a student's school curriculum with hands-on experience and direct access to industry professionals and networking opportunities. Students participate with industry thought leaders in roundtables and panel discussions on all aspects of the film business. Students get to experience everything Cannes has to offer, with access normally reserved for industry professionals.
Everywhere you go, every room you're in, you know you have like one thing in common with everybody in there is film. It's just refreshing to be surrounded by a group of people who are just in the same mindset as you, and all the people that I've been able to meet, people from all around the world, like we can sit and have conversations about virtual reality for like 6 hours and be totally okay. Like now I can fully say I'm a film student in every aspect of the word. I understand the industry so much more. I've been in the industry, I've sold movies, I've talked about the movies, I've been in distribution now. I can say like what it takes, what they're looking for. Everything seems so like tangible now. Like I understand why those movies are up for competition. I understand how those actors got into those seats for those movies. I understand so much more about just the business and like why we do this and why we're here.
In film, I mainly like to direct, and I want to learn more about the business side of filmmaking, which was why the American Pavilion seemed like such a great opportunity for me to learn that. I think if you really want to get serious about being a filmmaker, getting in the industry, you have to learn the business side of show business. And the American Pavilion does a great job exposing students to that in a way that they would otherwise never be able to experience. I mean, we're here in Cannes. I'm sitting on a beach in the south of France right now, and there's the greatest film festival in the world. I mean, it's a one-of-a-kind experience.
Well, in the Marché, I got to set up with Prince Films, an independent distribution company that's set out of Minneapolis. So it was cool to know that not everything is set in LA or New York, first of all. When I got there, I thought I was just gonna be like, you know, sorting paperwork or handling phone calls, but I remember asking Mike to be set within a smaller company so I could kind of learn more and be able to ask like bits and questions about this and that. So it started out with me sitting at a table just answering people, handing out business cards. It ended up with me like I felt really like a part of this company. I could talk about the movies. I was bringing people in for meetings. I was the person that like brought people in for meetings. That's so, I can't even like imagine that. Like I wrangled buyers from picking up flyers to coming in and talking to me like they were busy or something, or they came to me and asked questions and I could answer them in an intelligent manner using terms in film, using terms like that we use in this industry.
I learned a lot about how films are sold, which I'd never really had experience seeing that side of it before. Be early. If you're 5 minutes early, you're on time. My favorite experience at Cannes was probably, they had these round tables and panels at the American Pavilion, and I got to meet some amazing people like Willem Dafoe. Scott Mantz from Access Hollywood gave me some great advice. The best opportunities will be ones you make for yourself, and that really stuck with me.
It opens up the world. It doesn't desensitize you, but it allows you to realize that this is a real thing. It brings you to France. It reassured me that my mom was wrong when she said, don't do this.
I'm in the Marché, selling movies like a cool. And I got a network to raise my net worth and give my future something to do. You don't know how to can like me, spending time at the path like me. Ain't nobody gonna go to all the red carpets all alone.
This is such a dream that you can like do. It's not some like crazy thing that no one can get to, or some crazy thing that isn't tangible. Like anybody can accomplish this dream.
I met some great people out here, and I'm going to have some great letters of recommendation coming my way, possible job opportunities. It's just, you get the complete package when you come to Cannes.
Come to Cannes. Just do it.
UNLV film students attend the Cannes Film Festival Business Program sponsored by the American Pavilion through a generous grant awarded by the Brendan Mann Foundation, through CSUN Student Government, and through team travel funds given to the UNLV Film Program by the College of Fine Arts at UNLV. We have talented students ready to go and immerse themselves in the most incredible experience of their lives as the festival prepares for 2021.